myself, let me go ahead and do a couple of these videos before I lay down. You dig? About to hit the shack. Tired as a motherfucker. Been a long day. Chiefs did their thing. We had our parade today. I definitely didn't go. I don't go to that shit, but I had other things going. It's been a long. You see in my eyes, I'm a little tired. Need a little rest. But I'm gonna do these couple videos before I lay down. You know, I'm gonna talk to you fellas real quick. You young fellas, a little insight, a little bit of knowledge, a little bit of game that you need to know, something that you might not know. And it may be something that you do know. Who knows? I'm just here to deliver the message, you dig? Yes, fellas, women can like you. Women can also love you. Loving and liking is a feeling. It can be for a moment. It can be for eternity. That's there. That's real. However, your masculine energy is what makes them love you or like you, something in that realm. You get it? Other than that, they wouldn't give a shit about you. Let's talk about this shit. Like, share, and subscribe, fellas. Hit the notification bell. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, fellas. My video for education purposes only, fair use only. Go join that Patreon. Get on that $10 tier, that Mackin session, and get some of that game, man. I'm steady dropping over there, Episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on and so on. Endless. It's definitely going to be coming to you, but some episodes are up. Go get on that $5 tier, get some of that raw and uncut material you can't get over here on YouTube. Go join that Patreon. And go to my About section, fellas, and you'll see how the Cash App's there. You can support the channel. The Gmail, phone numbers, you can hit me up for the consultation. Everything's there. The social media sites, everything's there, man. Let's get to it. Now, guys is like, I know you guys are like, LKC. So you tell me I've been with my woman for 15, 20, 30 years or so on. Hell, she act like she love me. She act like she like me. She do things for me. She does things that represents this relationship to the utmost. So all along, she may not like me, or she may not love me. No, she could be just tolerating you. She could have just settled for you. Fellas, that's there. Or you'll know if she like you and if she love you, and if it is more so like a continuous thing, and you see her actually, putting forth her foot to show you that she like you and love you, you will know. See, a lot of you fellas in these relationships don't know if your woman actually like you, if she really love you. You just know she's there. You know that y'all have sex. You know that y'all communicate. You know that y'all co-parent, y'all cohabitate, y'all coexist amongst one each other. Amongst one another, whatnot, So in your mind, you thinking that's more so the end all be all, when it's really not the end all be all. She can give two shits about you. Come tomorrow, she can give two shits about you. An hour or two from the time that she tell you that she gave a fuck about you. 5, 10 minutes. That's not really true. That's not really true that she really gives a fuck about you. Like she'll tell you. Or she may show a little things and have you thinking, have you comfortable with feeling that she's all in the relationship like you are all in it. Like you would think she would be. But that's not really true, A woman's true nature, her femininity, it got to attract your masculinity. Or other than that, she's not going to like you think. She's not going to be attracted to you like you think. If you got resources, you got things going, you can help her out, you can help benefit the relationship, then she'll settle for you. That's there. But going all out, giving her all, doing everything to appease you, aid and assisting, um, putting you in certain positions that no other man has probably been in. And it may have been a couple men that been in it. But you earn those spots in her world to be in certain positions that will lead you into certain situations that's beneficial. Oh yeah, women be having connects. They got the ATM machine between their legs. You know that. These tricks to get them enough worth and value to where they got their connects. Hell yeah. And then she's liking you, she's loving you, she's digging you, and things of that nature. You will, ooh, you will be in position. Things will go right for you. That's just real talk. Yeah. It ain't always about her coming home, cooking, cleaning, being compliant. I mean, meeting the compliance and being, compliant and being submissive and, being somewhat what they call it, fit, friendly, and fun and all that other shit. It's not just about that, you know. It's about craving you. It's about her actually feeling like she can't go without you. Her actually checking up on you, hitting you up, texting, calling, doing a lot of things to solidify that spot of not being dumped off. And she'll go as far. She will go far to show you that she's about you. Real talk, you know. However, her femininity must attract your masculinity. It must be compatible. It must meet to where you must have that energy about yourself. And she must pick up on it alongside, everything else that may, suit her and be suitable for her or whatnot that you may have, whether it's your looks, the way you dress, the way hygiene, the way you smell, the way you actually carry yourself, communication, behavior, you know how to go back and forth with certain things. Yeah, all that shit comes into play. However, your masculine, your masculine energy is what makes her like and love you, or like or love you. It can be like and love, just as well. It can be like or love. Either one is respected, you know. We know love may consist of longevity. And we know like is somewhat for a moment, not too long, but it's somewhat a moment. But then she can like you for consist of a longevity. And she can also love you for just a moment. So it's that's kind of in the air, you know. But in order to get in that position, in order to be that man, in order to hold that rank in her life, she must meet your masculinity, fellas. Now, what do I mean? She must meet your masculinity, It's your masculinity that makes her like or love you or whatnot. It makes her go above and beyond. Being different, fellas, from every man that's out here moving is so fucking rare. You guys don't even understand. It's so rare. So many weak ass dudes out here. You actually bringing forth the origins, the original, that I believe come from God. I believe come from the universe or whatnot. And you had it about yourself, you will become that rarest diamond in the rough. And when it was in the 90s, and I was a kid in the 80s, but 80s and 70s or whatever, really wasn't no diamond in the rough. Just everywhere you looked around, the men was just men. There was a lot of masculinity in real men out here. That shit that diminished so much to where it's trickled down to where certain men are real men. Every other man out here is followers. They are on a certain kind of code cult-like code of being governmentized or whatever, if I'm saying that right. They are part of the new agenda and the new movement. You know, they don't have the mind frame and the brain of their own. And that right there throws women that shit right there throws them all the way off. They got to deal with it. They got to accept it because that's that's all they really got. But when you come around, oh man, and you a different breed, you that motherfucking, what Rihanna say, that diamond in the sky, every bitch they want a part of that. They gonna be grabbing. They want to be a part of that diamond in the sky. And you just may be it. Real talk. And that's what makes them like you and love you and want to be around you, adore your presence. But then on the other hand, you're going to have a lot of them be intimidated by it because they're so used to the bitch assness that's going on. The weirdo-ness, the creep type shit that's going on. These weak ass dudes are simp, beta ass motherfucker. They so used to that shit to where they come across you and find you very intimidating. They shut you out. They back away from you. There are women out here like that. But fuck them. You want to gravitate and captivate the ones who's fucking with you and who understand the realness and they respect it. You get it? Like these videos, share and subscribe, fellas. You already know what's the message. And go join that Patreon. It's up and ready for you. And it's lit. Dropping over there daily. Like hand over fist, real talk. Holla.